Good afternoon guys, and welcome back to my channel and my Slimming World journey. Hope you've all had a good week. Excuse me. I've been to the gym this morning and I've done my full programme, so that is really good. I'm still doing my fitness stretch on a Monday, but my aqua aerobics instructor has decided she doesn't want to do evenings anymore. So yeah, I'm on the lookout for a class again. I'm giving blood next Tuesday, but after that I'll be looking for another class. So any suggestions for classes, welcome. I'm looking for something that's not too coordinated and where you have to sort of be in time with everyone else. And I'm still sort of on the heavy side, you know, I'm still over 14 stone, so something that's not all skinny malinkies. But yeah, we'll see what we can find. So, on to the results for this week. This week I lost 1.5 pounds, which means I now weigh 14 stone 2 pounds, and my total weight loss is 12 stone 5.5 pounds. So really happy with that. As many of you know, I've been going through a difficult time with work. I've had a few meetings this week. It's been very up and down emotions wise. So I'm really proud that I've managed to stick to plan. And just keep going with my weight loss. It's a real achievement for me, and it was very hard. I went into work for a meeting and all I could think about was food and wanting to take refuge or comfort in food, but I had to keep thinking of those scales and how I wanted to feel on Thursday. And how far I've come, and I will not go back to seeking comfort in food, because you will not find comfort in food. You know, it's not there. You will find comfort and reassurance and motivation from moving forward with your journey, rather than going backwards and indulging in old behaviours. So yeah, really proud, and the situation is very close to being resolved, so hopefully I'll be able to talk a bit more about that in the coming weeks and tell you exactly what's been happening. But at the moment there's still people going through processes and so on and so forth, so I can't talk about it in too much detail. But yeah, thank you for all your support. You know, as I've said before, I can feel you all there behind me. You know, that is one of the main things that stops me from straying off the path, is thinking of all my subscribers and how inspired people are, and also about my own journey. Yeah, so I haven't heard anything back from the interview yet. I will chase it up next week. But if it's not meant to be, it's not meant to be. As far as I know, I'm happy with how the interview went, so, and that's enough for me at the moment. Yeah, so 1.5 pounds off. It's slow, it's steady, and I'm happy with that. I'm enjoying the plan. I'm enjoying what I'm eating. I'm enjoying my exercise. Yes, I have had more moments this month where I've thought, there's a packet of biscuits there, I could easily stuff a few into my mouth, but I've managed to resist, and so I'm feeling proud of myself for being able to do that. Yeah, as to how I've actually resisted, it's just being firm with myself, and a lot of the time I like to think, well, if I have a few Marks and Spencer's biscuits for 2.5 cents, then I'm going to have to count them in my sins. I'm going to have to show them on my food diary, which is on Instagram, and I'm also doing videos this week. and I won't be able to have anything later. And I'm sure you all know that I really enjoy eating my sins or treats or whatever you want to call them in an evening, and I really much rather enjoy them sat down in front of the telly in an evening rather than stood up in the kitchen, you know, stuffing them in my mouth. So yeah, and also what helps in the kitchen is I've got my awards wall, I've got my pounds lost plaque, which I haven't updated yet. So I've lost in total 173.5 pounds. So I'm £1.50 away from my next award, which is 12.5 stone, and that must also be £175. That's two big milestones coming up, which, you know, is really, really good. And then I'm also £3 away from getting into the 13 stone bracket, which is my Christmas wish. So yeah, at 14 stone 2, I'm £3 away from that, fulfilling that wish, which, all being well with a good following wind, I should achieve before Christmas, and I'll be really, really happy to be in the 13 stone bracket. What I forgot to tell you last week, because I think my video was a bit rushed last week with going to IKEA and being all a bit last minute, was I was nominated for my group Smith Slinky last week, but I didn't win, sadly. Apparently it was very close, but the lady who won, Fiona, was at Target, and she had lost 3 stone, and she looks absolutely fantastic. And she had quite a story of her brother passing away and managing to keep on plan. Really, really inspiring. So well done, Fiona. And she's also a vegetarian, so she's managed to find her way around the plan and lose weight being a vegetarian. So yeah, I'm really, really happy that she won. And I won Woman of the Year, and Fiona was also up for Woman of the Year, so I think it's nice that we've both got, are they called awards? Anyway, I've got Woman of the Year and Fiona got Miss Slinky. So, I know the girls have been doing, Jane, SW and Gemma and Tanya have all done videos on body confidence and being brave and being you. I'm still considering whether I'm going to do something similar. I might do a video where I show you some parts of my body. I'm still considering it. But what I thought I would show you is my undergarments and how it helps me to dress and show off my nice bits and suck in those bits that you don't necessarily want people to see, because that's most important. How many people are going to see you naked to how many people are going to see you dressed, and things that help make you feel more confident, make you look better in clothes, make you more streamlined, and just a little bit of advice on that really. So I got a couple of my things from a what's the word for it? Like, not a chain, like an independent underwear shop in Sheffield called Perfect Fit. And I went there years ago for my wedding underwear, and I remembered them being good, because at that stage when I went for a fitting for a bra for under my wedding dress, I was a size 28-30, and my sister did a lot of research to find places that did plus size underwear. So I went back there about 3 or 4 months ago now, knowing that they would definitely have things that were my size. So I got this really good underwired bra, and I would urge you to try something underwired. Now this is a 36GG. So that gives you an idea of how big they are. I do have a sports bra on at the moment, so they're slightly flatter. I'll show you that in a second. Actually, I think I have a note here. Just let me wait for my notes to load. So my initial bra was, the bra I was wearing when I started Slimming World was a 52E. So I'm now in a 36 double J, and possibly a little bit smaller now because this was 3 or 4 months ago. But yeah, I would really recommend going to an independent underwear shop rather than Marks and Spencer's or somewhere like that, because you'll get a much better service and it'll be a much more accurate fitting. And I know they can be pricey, but it's really worth investing the money. And what you can do is buy a bra from your underwear shop in the size that they recommend, wear that a lot of the time, and then buy a couple of cheapies just to keep you going for walking the dog and things like that. So yeah, and this gives me a lot of lift with it being underwired and a lot of support. It's a full cup bra, which is also helpful. The only problem I have with this is sometimes low cut tops, you can see it a little bit, or low cut dresses. But I've also tried a balcony bra, which was really good. So yeah, and the brand of this is Ilame. So that is my bra, and it's really, really supportive, really, really lifting. Also from the same shop, excuse me, I got some sucky-in pants, whatever you want to call them, and they have a fastening in the crotch, like body popper fastenings, and these really smooth out my stomach. These are getting a little bit big now because I think they're a 20, so I'll be repurchasing in the next size or 2 down soon. But yeah, and they come up right to your bra as well, right to the underline of your bra. And they are Sharnos brand. I think they were about £30 and the bra was about the same, but it's really worth investing in something like this, especially if you're wearing jeans or a dress or like work trousers. Don't really work under leggings, unfortunately, but leggings have their own sort of sucky-in power, don't they? But yeah, so some sucky-in pants are a really good thing, and make sure when you're buying them that you're getting them in the right size for you. So don't go up a size, probably maybe even go down a size if you can, but definitely don't go up a size because you want it to suck you in. And I don't find that I spill out, you know, over the top of it or anything. So yeah, they are really good. So this, I was sent a couple of sports bras by the lovely Susie. And this is from M&S, Marks and Spencer's, and they do patterned ones as well. And this is the 36H. Now, I can't get this one on at the moment, but I have the other one on that she sent me. So they are quite tight. So you might want to size up in these ones. Or what I've had to do is fasten them and then pull the breasts into the cup. That's how I've had to get in them. But yeah, I've worn it this morning at the gym, the one that I've got on, and they've not moved. I know I talked before about my boobs escaping from bras, and there was no such issues today, and no wobbling, and no actually you can see the top there, that's the patterned one, look. No wobbling, no escaping, no feeling really conscious of them. So yeah, it really is worth spending your money on the underwear. So yeah, that's the sports bra from Marks and Spencer's. I'm not sure how much they are. I think they're about £25. So yeah, it is obviously expensive, but it's really worth investing, especially if you do a lot of exercise. I wouldn't wear these to walk the dog, but for any gym class or running or anything like that, it's really, really good. And last thing, now these are too big for me now because they're a 28, but they still come in really useful. I forget where I got them from. Shapely Figures, so they're probably from Yours Clothing or somewhere like that. and it's little shorts. They do have a little bit of sucky in power here, but what I wear these for is under dresses and skirts, and it stops the tops of your thighs rubbing, because I know that's a problem for plus size ladies, and they are really, really good. So what I'm going to do is I am going to look for some of these probably in, you know, in about a size 16, because then they'd have the smoothing at the front as well. But yeah, really, really good, and I recommend those if you're wanting to wear dresses and skirts, and you're struggling with the tops of your thighs. So that's that, guys. That's the news for this week. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please don't give me a dislike if you don't like underwear. It's, you know, I'm trying to share things with you, and if you don't like it, just switch off. So roll on next week. I'd love £1.50 to get my 12.5 stone award, but I'm just going to carry on enjoying this plan, and the weight loss will come when it comes. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. A couple of things I forgot to mention, because this wouldn't be Debbie on Slimming World without forgetting to mention something. I am now helping out at my group's shop on a permanent basis, and that's given me a real boost of confidence to be asked to help out in the shop, and to be smiley and be organised, and sort of see people coming in and out and serving them, and, you know, writing things down and making sure we're all stocked up and everything. So I'm loving helping out at my group shop. So thank you, Sue, for asking me to help out. I'm hoping eventually to be oh, sorry, that's Alfie. That's him doing some reverse sneezing. I'm hoping to eventually be trained up on pay and weigh, but I do still want to concentrate on my own journey as well. So I feel the shop is a perfect sort of chance for me to increase confidence outside as well as in my YouTube videos. It's not something I would ever have volunteered to do before. So yeah, and the other thing, I've mentioned in a couple of videos that I've been catching up on Helen's vlogs from the Livingstones. Go and check her out if you're not already subscribed. And I was watching her SlimCon footage. So SlimCon was on the 10th of September, and at that time I'd lost 11 stone 5 pounds. So watching that again today yesterday on the 10th of November reminded me that I have lost a stone since the 10th of September. And so in 2 months I've lost a stone. I'm really sorry about that background noise. So yeah, I'm on track. That's kind of how I like my weight loss to go. So yeah, thanks Helen for, you know, the great footage of SlimCon and bringing a lot of good memories back, and reminding me that I'm still on track with my weight loss despite a slowish month in October. So that's great. A stone in 2 months is pretty good for me. So do check Helen out, and this is one reason why I am vlogging my journey, so that we can look back on all our achievements and remember the good times as well as some of the more difficult and pressing situations. So thanks for watching.